Don't look at my hair. Just don't look at it. Doesn't matter. Okay. Real talk right now. It won't be a long video. It won't be a special one. It won't be just a funny one. Either it's just a real talk video. All the lies you have been told about self-improvement. You gotta improve in that, in this, in relationships, with friends, etc. It's not like this. I mean, it's not like this because what happens that you want to be better for some reason. You have a crush, or you have some friends to do, or you have some goal in mind, and then you project yourself in your goal, and you think, okay, the goal I want to achieve in life, it's bigger than myself, so I gotta improve myself. And then you are lost because it's normal. You've been living for the last 20 years, 15 years, so you're not alive for a long time. So it's normal you are lost. Spoiler alert, everyone is lost. So you start watching a lot of YouTube videos and you see a lot of gurus, a lot of people that seems to have figured out life. They show you, they try to tell you in all the fancy words they can, okay, if you do this, and you can achieve that. You just gotta try and wake up in the morning and meditate and read a lot of books, etc. Yes, for sure. I mean, that's just basic level. The problem is that they achieved the success, literally, they achieved success in their lives, and they try to replicate the formula to you because that worked for them. Spoiler alert, you are your own person. You are an individual. You are not like them. You cannot just copy paste what they did in the past and all the experience, etc. What happens basically with self-improvement is that if you overthink, you are going to strategize for every next move you're going to do. I think that's the last video you ever watch in your life for self-improvement, because spoiler alert, once again, you don't need any self-improvement. There's anything more beautiful than just going outside and living for yourself, getting your own experience. You want to talk to a girl, or you want to talk to a new person, you want to make a new business, you want to pitch an idea for someone, just go and do it. I think it's simple. It's not, but it's simple in the movement, because when you overthink, you think that things are complicated, that people in the streets, the people who have friends or girlfriends or boyfriends, they somehow they're better than you because they figure out something. No, everyone is struggling. Some people are with some friends because they cannot go out and meet new friends, so they stay with the same ones. And these friends, they maybe look funny, etc., but maybe they're on drugs, maybe they are drinking alcohol or smoking, and that's not good for you, because the environment the environment will make you a part of its own. So you gotta just do your own thing. Just do your own thing. Talk with people in your way. You may be bad on speaking, you may be bad on looking at people, you may be really introvert, etc. You just gotta sit down for 1 hour and look at the wall and think for yourself. Because when you think for yourself, you become more creative. So you transform the world in the way it serves you. What happens with self-improvement videos is that you try to adapt yourself into their words, but their words is not your word. You gotta figure out your word. Just look at Aisho Speed. He just figured out who he is at 15 years old. He pushed himself in since 16 years old, and he just made YouTube videos. He was not anxious about YouTube videos, about lives. He just said, if it does not work out, I'm just going to go back being a regular kid. And all this pressure that all the YouTubers have in becoming successful just went out from him. So he just did what he loved. He just put out his personality, his authenticity, and look where he is right now. The problem is, you don't know who you are, you don't know what do you want. That's the problem. So when you go out in the streets, you see all these people, rich people, people making jokes, people being friends with each other, and you feel a piece of shit because you don't know who you are. You're not a piece of shit, you just don't know who you are. Once you start aligning yourself with your goals, and simple. And who you are is not Negative thoughts, eliminate that one. If you think you're ugly, don't think I'm ugly, I'm just going to on the streets and be funny. No, what I'm saying is that I like to produce content. I like to make people laugh. I like to do things and this and that. Assume that and go and live your life. Do not expect anyone to save you. Do not expect anyone to recognize you, because unfortunately, we live in a bad world where people will only smile at you once you succeed. So why not smile yourself first?